Hey guys, EDC Gear here again, and today we're going to talk about the Leatherman Super Tool. Now this is going to be part one of a multi-part series. I'm thinking I'm going to do 5 parts in all. I'm going to go over the Super Tool, the Super Tool 200, the Super Tool 300, and the core, and then also the Rebar, which is the baby brother in the Super Tool family. The Super Tool came out in 1994. Right here is a Super Tool. It broke new ground in the world of multi-tools. Not only was it larger and tougher than the competition, it also featured blades and tools that locked open, which is a first for Leatherman. Long and favorite of construction workers and tradesmen. Now, let's get it up right. Basically, this was a upsized PST, and the PST had been out, since 1983. So it was 11 years between the release of this. This is a newer version because of the new plier head, but basically it was an upsized version of a PST. And up until now, the only two tools that were out were the PST and the mini tool. And still nowhere near as big as the Super Tool. The Super Tool, as I said before, had all locking implements, and the design, the way it was designed, the PST, if you can see that, only bumped out on one side, allowing for one long tool in each handle. Well, the Super Tool bumped out each side and allowed for 2 long tools in each handle, and they locked. Also, another first was the wood saw. It was the first tool that included a wood saw. Was the Super Tool. Let's see. The Super Tool also had it was a different type of lock. It was the most simple locking system. You pulled out a tool to unlock the previous tool and then put them back. In fact, they all originally came with a little sticker on them. If you can read that, it says, "Important, read user guide to lock blade open. For use, rotate out a single blade fully until it locks. To release locked blade, carefully rotate out another blade 90 degrees." It was a good system. As long as you didn't open every single tool in one side, you could unlock them easily. But that was the problem. Some people had to pull every tool out, and you had to take a screwdriver or something and prise that out to release the tools. So later iterations, of course, fixed the problem with lock releases. But this tool is almost bulletproof. I mean, it is very simple, very hard to break. I don't know if I've ever broken any one of these, and I have several. The Super Tool came with cap crimpers in both stainless and in black oxide. These must be stuck a little. Some might have boogered the cutters up on this one. I don't remember that, but I may have. Oh well, I think I got another one. Yeah, right here. These pliers aren't. There we go. But yeah, I had a cap crimpers. Put that on the back so I don't get it mixed up. But they also, of course, I've already showed you the stainless steel model. This is the one majority of people probably own if they own one. If you're lucky, you own a black oxide model or two, or one with cap crimpers or not. I'm not exactly sure which of these are the most rare. I know that one's pretty rare, the stainless steel cap crimper. But pretty neat tool. Let's see, let's compare it to perhaps a newer tool that more people might be familiar with. Let's go with a rebar. Let's go with stainless steel rebar up here. This is what most people would be able to compare it to today's times, which is a small super tool. Same tool implements. Let's see right there. We'll go over the tools here in just a moment, but I'm going to open a brand. Well, it's not brand in the box, but it's in the box. This is what you have got if you'd bought a super tool brand new. Love the packaging, made in the USA, and 1995. Some more numbers on there. It's come with a leather sheath. And this did come with the box style leather sheath, very nice sheath, and also it came with the nylon old school sheath like this. Let's go ahead and open this. And it came, I think that's all it came with was the instructions. Oh, and let's see, let's go ahead and talk about, I'm pretty sure this is the one I've got that's got a different knife blade. Yeah, it does. Okay, the knife blade, this is more of a, has more of a clip on it. The earlier super tools had more of a clip point than the little bit later ones. If you can tell, they have a bit more of a clip right here. And I'm thinking also the earlier ones, the file was a wee bit different, but I'm not exactly sure. And yes, they were. This one was a little shinier, so I can get it right here on the tang, and this one's more of a matte finish. So if you can see the difference, so I can get them in the light. Yeah, shiny over here, and that one's more matte. Not a big difference, but only your very earliest, maybe up to maybe 97 had about the file like that, but it's only like the first year had the blade like that clipped blade. Well, let's use this one. Okay, you had a plain edge blade, you have an awl, medium screwdriver, large screwdriver, and the double-sided file on one side. Two long tools because of the extra bump out. On this side, you had a clip point serrated blade, a can opener if I can get to it, can opener, Phillips head, and small flat driver, and the wood saw. Very well rounded tool set. None of the super tools come with scissors, which can be expected because it's more for heavy duty use and scissors are more for fine tasks, and people would have likely broken those. Let's look at the paperwork for a moment. The older paperwork was a little more, it wasn't as generic. Each tool had its own separate paperwork. Of course, this was only the third tool that come out by Leatherman, so they could afford to do that a little better. It's the 25-year guarantee still. Showed all the tools that I just showed you. Oh, and I guess I missed the electrical crimper underneath right here, the wire crimper underneath the plier head with the wire cutters and the hard wire notch in the plier. And all of these super tools had USA and Leatherman on the plier head, so that is something they changed sometime during the Super Tool 200's production. It was produced from, I don't know if I told you, I knew it was produced in '94. They discontinued the Super Tool in 2001 when they released the Super Tool 200. I've got, yeah, right here's the stainless steel version. Okay, that's the one that replaced it. And I'm going to probably my next video will be on the Super Tool 200, but we'll talk a little bit more about it later. And that illustrations of that more clipped blade, I forgot. Of course, most all Leathermans have a ruler. I don't really use a ruler a lot. I know some people say they use it, to gauge things and do stuff like that. I seldom use it, but it's a good feature because it doesn't add any weight. It actually makes the tool a little lighter. But there you go, Leatherman Super Tool. Drop that back in the box. You can put it over here so I don't lose it, which tool that is. But yeah, I guess that's it for the first part of the Leatherman Super Tool. Next part 2, we'll have the Leatherman Super Tool 200. So give a shout out to multitools.org, Leatherman Collectors Club, Leatherman Tool User Group, EDC Royalty, EDC Cooperative, the LCC. I actually, in unboxing, I forgot to mention them, and it was a mistake. Great bunch of guys, Leatherman Collectors Club. I guess that's all. I'm Poncho65 on multitool.org. Check out my Instagram, it's EDC Gear. And remember, like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for any and all content of mine. Talk to you later, guys. Thanks.